Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal by my side. Not a lot of games left in the regular season, but there are still a few teams whose fates have yet to be determined. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And we'll be seeing Kyrie Irving here tonight, easily one of the best point guards in the league. Kenny, where do you have him on the list? Top 3?
Yeah, of course. Top 3, that's not even a question. I'm trying to figure out if he's 1, 2, or 3. Steph Curry's always going to be there, Russell Westbrook, and then
Chris Paul
and himself. So now you got 4 guys.
Damian Lillard.
It's not, I would put Damian Lillard in that 5 through 10 category and put those guys in 1, 2, 3. Okay. You think Westbrook, Steph? And you know what I said about Steph. What'd you say?
He makes it look effortless.
So I think so, yeah, but he is in the top 3. He could take over a game, great scoring ability, best handles in the game, right neck and neck with Steph Curry. And what we call Steph?
And to add on what you say, Kenny. To add on what you say, he shows up in big games that matter the most. It's hard to discount his ability to make big shots. I like this guy. I'm going to say he's definitely number 2.
Time to go courtside. Kevin Harlan standing by.
One of the many statues in the downtown Orlando area. We come to you tonight from Florida. We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. David, what do you have to say?
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. The Magic have made great strides defensively. At the offensive end, they've still got a ways to go.
Well, the game is still about putting the ball in the basket, and their lack of shooting has held them back a bit. Teams have been able to pack the lane. There's not enough space as a result for their athletes to really get inside and do what they can do. They've got to find a way to add shooting so they can stretch defenses a little more. And if that happens, then I think you'll see their offense take a big leap forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Jefferson out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Tries again. He lays it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Jefferson. Gordon kicks to Ross. Just 4 to shoot. Biombo, no luck. So it's the Cavaliers now. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
And the basket by Gordon.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Here's Irving. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit. It's taken away by Payton. 11 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here is Irving. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Jefferson, a screen on Ross. James misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Payton. On the wing, Gordon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Man, I like the rambunctious energy in Aaron Gordon. I mean, 2 summers ago, he broke his jaw roughhousing with his older brother. This guy loves to get after it. Now, don't get the wrong idea. People describe him as very mature for his age, and he approaches the game of basketball with that same kind of healthy, reckless abandon.
That free throw missing. And Gordon's had his share of injuries over the years. Guys, remember a torn ACL in grade school, a broken elbow playing football, broke a bone in his foot going into his rookie year.
And he's an active young man. I mean, he had his share of scrapes for sure. I mean, he's a gym rat. He loves to be in there working on his game. Even last season, he sprained his arm shooting 1,500 shots in a day. Now, Gordon, listen to me here, okay, young fella? There is something called the diminishing rate of return. So I know you want to work and get a lot of shots up, but we got to temper that thing down now. You got a long career ahead of you. Let's minimize those 1,500 shot days going forward.
I think that's some pretty good advice, Clark. Very well said. Now here's Ross following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Payton left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's Fournier on the wing. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the pass to Irving. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Shooky. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
Here's Payton. And it's sent back by Irving. Jefferson with the 3. That shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
He doesn't get the second one. And Aaron Gordon, growing up, he played hockey and football, track and field, just always wanted to be active. He was an athlete.
You know, you hear all kinds of stories, and as a kid, his mother was driving. They were sitting at a busy intersection, and without a word, he hopped out of his seat to run and grab a ball he saw left by the curb. I mean, that reckless go and get it in traffic mentality cuts both ways. And certainly serves him well as long as he's on a basketball court and not on a road in traffic somewhere.
Good advice, Clark. Now Payton. Richard Jefferson missing on the 3. Payton outside. Kicks to Fournier. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Shumpert dishes to Irving. From past the arc. Ross grabs the board.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Payton. From deep three-point range. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And if you go back 3 seasons, the Cavs, they had the 2nd youngest roster in the league. 2 consecutive #1 overall picks. And then fast forward to the present, this is a veteran-laden team with its sights squarely set on championships.
And Orlando making a change here. Green's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. And think about that 2014 draft. The Cavs had less than a 2% chance at the #1 pick, and somehow they land Wiggins.
Yeah, and who can know if LeBron comes back to Cleveland without that asset? Sometimes Lady Luck smiles on you. The Ohio faithful grateful for some good fortune after over 50 years of waiting for a title.
Here's Irving, drills the baseline jumper. Irving's got 7.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Fournier kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Fournier. Dishes to Payton. To the paint. Layup off the pick. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon go back. They played together for USA's under-19 squad that won gold in the 2013 World Championships.
And you go back to that team, Payton was a surprise starter after joining as a late addition. So Marcus Smart was another player on that team. Boy, I tell you what, that's a lot of defense and athleticism between those 3.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Green.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now here's Payton after LeBron James's miss. Payton kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. Clock at 6. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And Orlando has possession, following the score by Cleveland. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
And gang, think about LeBron James now in his 30s. I mean, seems like he's been in this league for forever, and it's easy to forget that he's already logged over 45,000 minutes in his career. I mean, that's more than Jordan, Magic, Larry, Neek, Iverson. I mean, you could go down the list. It takes a toll on your body. I think what will help him, though, is he's got the mind. I mean, from an IQ standpoint, it's up there with the greats who've ever played the game, and that's what allows you to sustain excellence over a long period of time.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Elfrid Payton. That one is no good. And LeBron still playing big minutes despite dealing, Greg, with knee and back issues over the better part of a decade.
Yeah, and we're so used to thinking of him as being superhuman. I mean, does everything he can to maintain that physicality. I mean, he's installed a cold tub in his Akron home for recovery, even cutting carbs out of his diet to slim down and reduce that wear and tear.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Azania, the pass to Augustine. Gordon, a screen. Here's Azania. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Williams with the ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Korver kicks to Fry. And that one drops. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Green, the screen. The feed to Fournier. Floats one up. Rebound by Williams. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Now Augustine. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Azania. But they recover it. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Smith outside. Williams has a screen for Smith. No good from Fry.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And you look at the identity of this Magic team. They've got a lot of players with high motors and high work ethic.
Yeah, it's about building a culture. I mean, you have to run on 2 tracks when you're building a team that's going to win long term. You've got to build the culture and stockpile talent. I mean, you've got to do both. They want to play unselfishly. They want a physical brand of basketball, defensive-minded in their approach. And they want players with those kind of intangibles. And I think they've got a number of them right now.
And Jeff Green drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Outside Korver. Smith kicks to Williams to the inside. And there's Korver on the assist by Williams. Korver's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Smith. Trailing by 2. The dish to Williams. Williams kicks to Korver. Second shot opportunity, and Williams lays it in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Cans it from downtown. Fournier's got 6.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Outside Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here is Augustine. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gordon misses from short range.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Fry with the ball. Defended by Gordon. Here's Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh, no, oh, yeah, shots.
Here's Azania. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. He dishes it to Augustine. With 1 on the clock, and the shot falls short this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Irving is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Now here is Augustine. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Cavaliers leading. Here's Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Augustine. Pass to Hazania. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Jeff Green picks one up. And LeBron James, a 4-time MVP, widely considered as the best basketball player in the world. The last few seasons, though, Steph Curry has called that into question. What do you think, Greg?
Well, listen, Steph Curry's amazing, but I think you look at the overall impact on the game, I'd still give a slight edge to LeBron James. He does everything from rebounding like a forward to scoring like a wing to passing like a point guard.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, they need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a three-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch four. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
That one is off.
And Mario Hezonja, the 5th overall pick in 2015 out of Croatia. He's played pro basketball from the time he was a teenager, competing in the second-best league in the world since age 17. That'll get you ready for the NBA.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. And he's good on the second. And Hezonja was regarded as maybe the cockiest player in his draft class. The guy's tremendously confident.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that when you're a sniper. You love to see shooters not have any fear and have great confidence and no conscience when it comes to launching them from three-point range. So that assassin's mentality and bravado, that's what you want in a shooter.
Clock at 2. It's stolen by Green. Payton outside. There's the pick. Now here's Ross. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. 4 on the clock. And Hezonja gets it to go.
Outstanding vision by Payton. He loves finding open teammates.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Irving kicks to LeBron. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Payton dishes to Green. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And here is Payton following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Hezonja. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter after none in the first.
Green against James. Outside jumper. And it's Hezonja with the foul. That's his first foul. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Smith. Here's Shumpert. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Irving. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And you look at the star trio in Cleveland of LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Greg, how do you like the way those 3 fit together?
I think their skills complement one another. I mean, Irving can take ball handling responsibility off of LeBron's shoulders. Love rebounds, hits threes, and has good complementary skills. Chemistry, though, is more complicated. Sometimes LeBron has seemed critical of Love's play.
Good on the second free throw. Orlando trailing here. Here's Azania. He's got 7. Payton passes to Biyombo. Here's Azania. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. On the clock. Out to Payton. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jefferson dishes to Shumpert. On the wing, James. Screen by Jefferson. Misfires after coming off the pick.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Azania. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. When you look at Mario Hezonja, 6'8", guys, you see him as more of a small forward or a shooting guard.
Well, I think he's a swing man. You can play him at both positions, undoubtedly. He's got small forward size and the athleticism and scoring ability to play the shooting guard spot. I think it just depends on the matchups and what you're trying to get done in any given game.
That's good from Hezonja.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, the Magic in past famously losing superstar big men like Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal. They've got some young talent, but do they have the star talent? They need to be great.
And you know what, Kevin? I think they can be really good, but I'm not sure they have that real foundational superstar player. Very few teams do, quite honestly. Still, for a team that hasn't had a winning season in over 5 years, I think just winning ball games becomes the most important thing.
Orlando with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Let's go. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked. They get it back. Count that one. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. LeBron outside. Irving a screen on Payton. James kicks to Irving. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And Kyrie Irving, an incredible ball handler. Maybe the best in the league. You know what? He may be the best ball handler ever. I mean, he's just so deceptive. He gets wherever he wants, when he wants. And then you couple that with his ability to shoot the basketball. He just puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense.
A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Cavaliers.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Orlando with the ball. And an interesting tidbit about Kyrie Irving. He said he used to dribble his basketball with a plastic bag around it to make his feel for the ball even better. I like that.
Left no stone unturned.
Exactly,
I mean, he used to play every day after school from 4 to 10 p.m. When did he study? I mean, that's the kind of
Duke.
Yeah, that's the kind of obsessive dedication that gives you a chance to play at the highest level.
For three, Ross tries to save it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. While we're in this quick break, and out of the small forward position, and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. LeBron James second.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
Green, the pass to Payton. Green, the screen. And stolen by James. On the wing, Shumpert. For the three. Thompson dishes to Jefferson. Shumpert. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
There's Azania, and he can't bank that one in. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Irving kicks to LeBron. Thompson passes to Shumpert. He feeds it to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Azania, the pass to Ross. And here is Green. He has 6. They grab their own miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, one of the things that jumps out at you immediately when you look at Payton is his size. I mean, he's a 6'4" point guard who knows how to use his body and skill set to his advantage. And Elfrid Payton, the lefty Drizel College Defensive Player of the Year award recipient back in 2014 at the University of Louisiana Lafayette. Man, this kid has excellent size and quickness and a tremendous motor. He gets after it and gets into his opponent.
And he makes the first. And Payton at 6'4" can switch on to shooting guards if need be.
And, Kevin, he rebounds well enough to play there, too. I mean, you like him hounding the ball handler. He's aggressive, fights through screens, puts a lot of pressure on the ball handler with his defense.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Green. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Mario Hezonja. Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Williams kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Williams. Williams against Augustine. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Magic trail by 5. Payton dishes to Augustine. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Augustine's got his first bucket in this one. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Williams with the ball. He kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Augustine with the steal. to the middle and stolen by Fry. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Jefferson gets the bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Payton passes to Augustine. Payton outside. The pass to Fournier. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Jefferson. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 9th in fewest turnovers per game. 10th in blocks. And they also rank right there in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here is Augustine. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Kicks it to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Augustine. Following the basket by Derek Williams. Launches it. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Augustine. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Gordon against Williams. Smith for 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams against Augustine. It's Williams with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Frank, you're playing a team that imposed its will early. How do you adjust?
You can talk about all you want. You can show them all the tape, but you have to get out there and feel their pace. And hopefully we have felt it and we can adjust to it now.
We will see if that happens, Coach. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. Defensively and offensively, they improved quite a bit in the second quarter, and they've got a nice 8-point halftime lead to show for it. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second-chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
And over to Kenny. How about what you saw from the Magic?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Here's Payton. The guard tandem is Payton and Fournier. Gordon out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Biyombo at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here's Ross. Gordon kicks to Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Irving. There's the pick. Back to James. They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup. Ross has got 5 points so far.
Boy, look at how quickly Payton reacts on defense. Superb quickness leading to the steal.
Outside Irving. It's up a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Combo dishes to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Payton outside. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. LeBron passes to Shumpert. Feeds it to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 12.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
And Fournier kicks to Payton. Here's the teardrop. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Dishes to Jefferson. Passes it to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Screen by Jefferson. Launches a 3. Shumpert, no good. The Magic trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gordon with a screen on Shumpert. Ross against LeBron. Rebound by the Magic.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now Fournier, 6 points for him. Here's Payton. Great D that time from Irving.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now, here's Fournier. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Payton. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Boy, it's good to see Payton work on that mid-range jumper. He's put in a lot of time to make that a consistent part of his game.
Screen by Jefferson. Outside Irving, off the pick. It's hauled in by Gordon.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, you look at Evan Fournier, and he's very crafty. He said his favorite player growing up was Manu Ginobili, and I see some similarities in their games. And both are efficient scorers. They're able to make the 3 and slash and dash inside to finish around the rim.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. Here's LeBron. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando the other way now.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The feed to Payton. There's the dish to Jefferson. Ross passes to Gordon. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Gordon's got 9.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Irving kicks to Jefferson. He dishes it to Shumpert, and Shumpert slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Biyombo, no luck.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Jefferson on top, defended by Gordon. Jefferson dishes to Shumpert. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Biyombo. Payton outside. Gordon a screen. Here's Fournier, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 8 points for him.
And hey, Fournier is not just an outside shooter. I mean, he can also get busy near the basket thanks to that quick release.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So for the Magic, Jeff Green is checked in for Ross. Mario Hezonja comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Williams for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 9 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Augustine. He has 5. Gordon's got room. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. That's a 2 from Korver. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lets it go from 11. Green, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Screen by Smith. Williams kicks to Williams. Korver passes to Williams. He tries for three. Kept alive. Outside Williams. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Offensive rebound. Biombo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And Biombo drops them both. Here is Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Williams a screen. They set the pick. Fry, that's for two. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Augustine against Williams. Augustine passes to Hazania. Charity stripe shot. The shot misses, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams dishes to Williams. Williams a screen on Augustine. That's a 2 from Korver, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Augustine from outside cans it from downtown. Augustine's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Williams a screen. Pass to Smith. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 8. They set the pick. Pass to Hazania. Three-pointer. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Williams. Shot off the screen. Good as the jump shot falls. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Gordon with a screen on Smith. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Smith wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, you got to love that assist by Darren Williams.
The Magic trail by 3. And here's Augustine. There's a screen. Here's Hazania, guarded by Korver. And here's Gordon from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 14.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Screen by Smith. And there's the pass to Williams. Off the pick. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe. When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Williams. He's got 13 points and 1 assist.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Here's Azania. He's got 14. It's Biyombo atop the key. 5 on the clock. Hazonia kicks to Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
They set the screen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Okay, our offense will come and go. Okay, our defense has got to be the constant. Okay, we keep getting stops. The way we score the basketball, okay, this will be our game.
Frank Vogel driving home the idea that defense, not offense, defense is the key to taking control of the game.
Yes, the effort you put into your defense is something within your control. That's why he wants them to focus on that.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Kyle Korver is out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the small forward. Now here's LeBron. Again, the Cavaliers score. The Magic trail by 5. Fournier with the ball. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Green with a screen on James. Ross passes to Green. Down low, Gordon.
We've seen Gordon playing a really good game here. He's got 15 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
That free throw missing.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Cleveland leading by 5. Smith for 3. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Now here is Augustine. Green with a screen for Fournier. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Irving kicks to LeBron. 14 feet away. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And the second free throw, good. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now Irving. For 3. Sinks the triple. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here is Augustine. Up top, Fournier. He kicks to Gordon. No good that time. Jefferson with some nice D.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Augustine. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Gordon against Jefferson. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Augustine. Green, the screen. Payton outside. Kicks it to Ross. Feeds to Gordon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. Gordon hits both of them.
Well, he got it done that time, but overall, it's been a rough game for him from the charity stripe.
Irving against Payton, down low. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Green against LeBron. The screen from Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Cavs.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten, but I mean, what a pair of back-to-back performances we're seeing. Awesome.
Now here's Fournier. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. Fires, high post. Rebound by the Magic.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Green dishes to Payton. Right side Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Ross, that's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Irving kicks to Jefferson. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Payton. Pulls up, high post, and Cleveland again with the bucket. Here are the Magic now. 8-point game. Now here's Fournier. Gordon with the screen for Fournier. Looking to get it going. That one a little long.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Biombo is checked in for Jeff Green. And Cleveland also making a change. Shumpert's checked in. On defense, Cleveland. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The putback. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. And Shumpert kicks to Jefferson. And Cleveland again with the bucket. The Magic trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Ross against LeBron. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Here's the screen. Fournier's shot is off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Outside jumper. Outside Irving. The three. Orlando grabs the miss. Biombo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here is Ross. Back to Payton for three. Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Peyton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Cleveland leading by 7. Screen by Jefferson. Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And here's Fournier. He tries for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Now here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Ross with it outside Gordon. From the baseline. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ross.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Irving kicks to Jefferson. Cleveland moving it around. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Gordon with a screen on Jefferson. There's the screen. Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Out to Peyton. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fournier's shot is off.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And James gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
The Magic trail by 11. Now Fournier dishes it to Peyton. Gordon with a screen on Jefferson. Ross on the wing. This one for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got his 8th assist here tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now here's Irving. Passes it to Shumpert. 1:57 left in the 4th. Takes a 3. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Fournier's shot is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Cleveland leading by 8. Now here's Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Outside Irving, and stolen by Fournier.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Take a look at what Fournier's been doing. 9 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. And good, aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And they're moving it up. Ross with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeBron passes to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. On its way from Irving for 2. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, the pick, with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Fournier dishes to Payton. They set the pick inside and stolen by James. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're losing by 7. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Gordon a screen. And Fournier kicks to Payton. The feed to Gordon. Here's Ross. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 9. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Rudez missing. Smith kicks to Williams. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
This was one of those what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates, Kyrie had it going on tonight.
They called on him for a little something extra tonight, and boy, did he respond. As their leader, he's the guy you can count on when they need a big game. And this one was huge to prevent this losing streak from continuing.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.